This is like, hey, what's going on? We got the boys right here. Here we go.
Gang, gang.
Gang. So what's going on with you guys? We got a couple topics we're gonna talk about today. Pet peeves. Your big. I freaking hate some pet peeves. Your worst pet peeve. Let's just say.
Yeah, we can start with that.
Yeah, and then we're gonna start with that. We're gonna go into relationships, and then after that, we might just wing it and see what's going on, depending on the time that we have. But yeah, pet peeves. Pet peeves. Everyone has a pet peeve, no matter what. I don't care. You can be the nicest guy in the world. You have a pet peeve. 100%. I have pet peeves. I'm pretty sure you guys have pet peeves.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
So what's your pet peeve, Johnny? Come on, tell me.
Biggest pet peeve?
No. Let's just say that
Just regular pet
like
peeves?
an average pet peeve that you see all the time, and you're just like, it's not your biggest, but it's like it's the most common that you see. Let's just say
The
that,
most common pet peeve that I see?
or that happens to you, or you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah.
You can move the mic this way.
I would say probably people talking like when they're eating, like when they're chewing, you know?
Damn.
Like that's kind of.
Dude, that's a
It's
big
cringe.
one.
It's cringe. Like.
That's a huge one, man.
Yeah. Or just
Oh,
like-
and another one is for me is the gum, like.
yeah,
oh
like the
my
chomping.
God,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. That one for me is just like,
I mean, yo, at least your breath is good, but Jesus, yo, they be.
bad breath too.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's pet peeve. Like,
What about you, Philly? Tell me
wash your
something.
mouth, bro.
Listerine,
No,
dude.
mine is easy. Mine is just chewing with your mouth open, bro. Like
That's a big one, dude. That's
that's
awesome.
just so annoying, man. Like doesn't
You have
matter
no
what
food.
eating,
You have
bro.
no food etiquette at all.
Doesn't matter if
That's
it's
no-
you're
that's-
chewing gum
that's
or if you're
nasty.
chewing gum or if you're eating food, bro. Like if you just doing it with your mouth open, bro. Like
Like,
But another thing, when you're eating, say, if we're eating like a ramen, and you're in a Japanese spot or whatever, and you don't slurp it,
yeah,
they,
that's
they,
different. Yeah.
when you slurp it, they're like, oh my god, they think it's good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's different. Yeah.
But I still I'm like, but still, I'm still like, damn, dude, like, can you just drink it?
no, I mean there's like regular like pause, but there's regular slurp, you know, and then there's like too much where it's like, yo, come on now, like, you being extra right now, you know?
But man, one of my pet peeves is like, when someone grabs your shoulder, and you're not expecting it. They just grab you like this, like, yo, what's up, bro? Oh man. Unexpected touching, bro. Like, don't touch me. I'm not
You're
touching
just
you.
chilling, man. You're on the
Don't.
other
Yeah,
side
I'm
of
just,
the
bro. I'm like, I'm at work. Let's say I'm grabbing some cups or whatever, and some guy just grab. Hey, what's up? Like,
Pet
don't
peeve,
touch.
another pet peeve is when say you're in a car with like your boys or whatever, right? You're in a car and they're playing. You got the aux, and they don't put it on vibrate. So like the song is
Oh,
going. And I hear
man.
ding, ding,
And then you
ding,
just hear the phone
ding,
ringing.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
Or like,
somebody
it just
texting
yeah,
you.
it just opts out like the
Yeah.
song that you're playing.
I'm just like, bro.
Dude, that sucks.
If you don't let me listen to 50
Oh,
Cent,
actually,
I'm
yeah,
mad.
I got another one.
I
Yeah,
know.
it kind of reminded me of something when you said that. Yeah, another pet peeve is just whenever you're just chilling with your boys or someone or with a group of people, and then somebody's texting and then they don't have their stuff on.
That's me though. That's me.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't have the thing like it's
silent?
they don't have it on silent. All you hear
So you get the
type
type
here.
Oh
That's
man.
what he's doing every time, bro. Every time. And I always look at him. I always give him the side eye, and he's giving me the side eye back. And I'm like, I know that you know that shit's annoying, bro.
Well, I know. I try. I don't even realize.
Right,
until
yeah,
I
you
feel
just
like-
don't realize until it's
You're
like.
so used to it, yeah. But I mean,
Nah,
if you're by yourself, it's cool. But
Bro,
like,
my
when
phone's
you're-
always on silent, bro. Because
Yeah, I just have it on
when you
silent.
turn it
It's
on.
Like I
It's
always
amazing.
recognize it when it's like fleets like.
Oh,
bro,
shit! I got a
it's
new
just
match.
like-
Tinder, bought it.
yeah, like when you're by yourself, it's not a big deal. But like,
Yeah.
I just always
I just
notice
be
that.
forgetting, bro. I be forgetting.
No, even in the movies too. Like you'll be watching a movie and you hear,
And then, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
the
damn,
the
bro.
send sound
And-
goes.
and then-
whoop.
Yeah, and then all you hear is you hear him typing, and then the sound, like you just said,
Yeah.
it goes in, and you're like, oh, dude.
Something
And
like
then
that.
like 30 seconds later, unless that person types really, really fast, which not that much people do. I mean,
Sure.
probably really fast.
A lot of girls be typing
Bro,
fast.
man.
Yeah.
Girls be.
Bro, they're always on their phones, bro. Like 100%.
Yeah, I know. When girls got the fake nails, bro, the
The
acrylic,
acrylic nails.
and they're typing.
Girls, you don't need that. You guys don't
Everything.
need those nails. What are they? What are they for you? Like,
Hey,
what?
if you guys get any nails that's bigger than like, I don't know.
I mean, you can have a little bit, but I know girls be having it like this long.
I'm telling you, hey, I'm speaking this for every guy.
Trying to be Wolverine.
No guy be
Freddy
like,
Krueger in the
no
air.
guy be like no Wolverine looking nails, bro. Like that is
No,
not
ladies,
attractive.
let's just paint them.
Imagine
Just
if
paint
you
them.
hit
You'll
it-
say first of
If
all.
you hitting it too, but those nails are all in your back. Bro.
Yes, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah,
They might feel good with like head scratches maybe, but I mean I'll take the
But
regular
still,
nails.
bro.
She got her own personal head scratch.
But they're averaging between $50 to $120, maybe more
on those nails, yeah.
on those nails. Just you can paint
Not
them
to-
yourself.
Not to mention the color, if they get acrylic or any styles.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, that's also. Sorry, I was thirsty. That's also a big thing.
like
Like,
that for real.
it's just like another pet peeve. What's another pet peeve? Let me see. There's a lot, and there's so many you just can't.
I feel like there's a lot. I'm
actually-
not thinking of it right
Yeah,
now.
One
you
pet
just
peeve
like-
of mine that I just gone through this a lot of times, not just in relationship, but just with people in general, is there's always two sides of the story to anything, regardless if it's with friendships or with relationship or just
Oh,
anything
so like
related to family.
lying.
Conversation.
But one of my biggest pet peeves is whenever you always letting the girl talk first and let her say what she has to say, and then you say whatever you have to say. But I just hate when they say what they have to say, and they just want to cut the conversation off and not let
Not
you
like
talk.
you finish.
They're like, okay, we're done with this. Like, that's it. I'm like, bro, if you're not gonna let me talk and let me say what I have to say, like
No, dude.
A lot of
that
girls
just
do that. A
annoys
lot
me,
of
bro.
girls do that too.
Yeah, it's just natural. It just comes natural to them. They just want to say their piece
And
and just.
they've been doing that. They
cut off.
always want to blow up on you, even if you're on the
Yeah.
phone. They want to blow up on you, and then
Exactly.
they'll just hang up.
But
But then when you say it and then you hang up, they give you 60 messages.
you get-
Oh, but
phone calls,
if we
voicemails.
if we do that, then it's
Hell,
oh
my
bro,
Yeah.
this guy's psycho, blah blah, this
He's
and
a
that,
bad
and we're just
boyfriend.
trying to we're just trying to figure this out like
I was like,
now.
there's always two sides to the story. You gotta be able to figure it out.
100%.
So,
I'm not saying, men are the best or
Yeah,
whatever.
we're always
No,
wrong.
no,
I'm not
no,
saying
no.
that at all. It's
Hell
just-
no.
you gotta
Man,
be able to
yo,
hear
we're
us out,
stupid,
just like
bro.
how
We're
we
we
hear
know
stupid.
out.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, we're stupid,
Yeah.
and I admit it. I'm
That's why
stupid.
that's why we have women to keep us in check from time to time. Because sometimes we're
Man.
stupid.
Just
Just
like
like
what's his name said? What's that one song? It's a man's world, but it won't
Oh,
be
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
without women.
Oh yeah, that was
100%.
James Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown. Yeah.
You never heard that song?
I've heard it.
Yeah.
This is a man's world.
Yeah.
But it
Alright,
won't
no,
be nothing.
no, no.
I got
Table.
a Spotify.
I'm saying. For me.
Pull it up, bro. Pull it
I
up.
got you.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I think I have
This is a song of the.
That song literally applies to this. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Pull it up. Pull it up.
It's James Brown. Yeah. Oh, I just saw it.
I think it's called Man's World. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in that movie when Kevin Hart's in it too, right? They
Which
played
one?
it too.
Yeah.
Hey. They don't make music like this no more. Hey.
That first line is the best one.
Hey.
That's true, man. You pause it.
Yeah, you can play- I mean, it's.
Sorry, director. Sorry.
I mean, that is. That's 100%. I mean,
Facts,
that's
it's true.
that's
It's
100
facts.
facts. 100. Matter of fact, let's make it 1,000 because.
Like, the message saying, like, it's a man's world, meaning that, like, men, we always are the one to, like,
It's
put the
natural.
food on
We're
the
the
table.
provider, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
Back
the main
then,
provider.
yes, but now,
But-
women they've stepped 100%.
No, yeah, they
stepped
stepped
it
up,
up.
but it's true, like, regardless of us being able to put food on the table, pay the bills, and things like that. I know it's not like that now, like, for every family, but at the end of the day, if there's no
That
women,
guy's lucky, bro.
if there's no women in the family, like, a guy just can't. It's just,
It's like
It takes
it's just
two to
like the
tango.
saying.
It takes two to tango.
You give a woman a house, she'll give you a home. Give a woman a seed, she'll give you a family.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Both partners in this world apply to everything.
Yeah.
You need one or the other.
You need balance for
That's what
sure,
I'm saying.
100%.
yeah.
And you need to, let's say,
Break her back every night. Yeah.
no. And yeah, I mean they do deserve it. I mean they do work hard,
Yeah.
And niggas say break their
There's
back.
so many double standards though on a lot of things.
No, yeah.
Like with
There always will be.
with women, like people think like a lot of people truly think like, oh, the woman's only supposed to be at home.
No,
They're
no,
supposed
no,
to cook.
hell
No,
A
I'm
lot
saying
of
that's how
people
people
think
think.
like that.
I'm saying
There's a lot of people
they
think
should
like
just cook and they
Old
should clean,
school,
they
old
should do
school
whatever,
stuff.
and just just.
Old
Yeah.
school.
I mean, if the woman's okay with that, then that's them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But forcing them to do that, because a lot of women like to do the same thing just as men.
Yeah,
A
especially now.
lot of women
Yeah.
like to get a bag. A lot of women like to do stuff. A lot of women like to build stuff. Like,
They wanna be
like
successful in their
you
own.
know, they take care of themselves.
Women are engineers.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, so.
Because nowadays,
Kudos to
that's
them.
really what attract men. Like, it's not just the view. Like, it's not just the person being attractive. Like, if you got a good career, I mean, at least that's just me.
Personality over
Personality,
anything.
yeah. But like, if I
100%.
see that, like, yo, you got your life straight, like, you know, you're trying to pursue your dream. Like, to me, that's attractive on it.
Yeah,
by itself. You know
100%.
what I mean? Like, so.
But some guy, you know, what I was about to say, right?
No.
Some guys take that as a, oh, she's more, let's say, more successful than me in a way. She has
yeah,
more
they
money.
think, like,
And-
It's intimidation.
It's intimidation. Yeah, yeah. I don't think that,
Instead
man.
of being
I'm
like,
like, yo,
instead of
kudos,
being
yo.
like, oh damn, we can both be together and both be. You
Yeah.
know,
No,
they
no.
feel intimidated just because she has a.
If
a better
anything,
job.
a woman like that can actually help you grow as a man individually and become successful in whatever business you're trying to be into. You know
Like
what I mean?
what Will Smith said. Remember what he said? He's like, I can't make you happy. You
Yeah.
have to be happy.
Yeah,
Like with
exactly.
yourself.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
why,
like,
that's why a lot of people are realizing the fact of, you know how it used to be like, oh, we're each other's 50-50. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be each other's 50-50.
No,
We should be each other's 100-100.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then come together.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know what I
that's what settling down. That's what
Yeah, like
getting married is pretty much all about.
right.
You're starting a new chapter of your life
Exactly.
With somebody.
with
else.
someone that you care and love for
Right.
and respect, and you guys should
You
obviously.
shouldn't come into a relationship expecting the other person to fill a void or feel something.
Someone's gap
that's what I'm saying.
that you're hurting from
right.
past
Because
relationships.
that's not fair to you.
That's not
or
fair to
them.
that. No, yeah,
Or
it's not.
them.
That's 100%. It's not fair to
The other person.
the other person.
Your other
Let's say
significant other.
95%.
But this, I had a conversation. I don't know who it was the other day about dating, and it was like, do you date for personality or for attractiveness? And I was like, well, first of all, let's backtrack. Let's go. I date for all around.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, like, of course I want personality, but I still got to be attracted to them.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
the other person was like, well, okay, but what if they have a great personality but they're not that attractive? Would you still like them? And I'm like, that's kind of tough because at the end of the day, like,
It's vice versa, so it doesn't matter.
You still gotta think that person's attractive.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, I have a lot of friends, like female friends, that have great personality, but they're not like look wise. They're not something that I would look for a relationship.
Everyone has a type,
And
bro.
there's nothing
Everybody
wrong
has a
with that.
type.
There's
Everybody has
nothing
a
wrong
type.
with that. Yeah.
But she
So-
was like, she was saying, oh, that's kind of messed up because what if they have a great personality but they don't look good? They still are a great person. They could be good for you. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I still gotta be attracted to them.
Yeah,
It has to come
you gotta
full
have the
circle.
attraction.
You know?
You gotta have the
But attraction
personality.
is not just within; it's gotta be from the outside too.
Right. Like,
Like if you have stuff in common, okay, yeah. But the way I see it is like the way that she's treating other people,
Yeah.
not just me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That I'm like, holy,
right.
that's a big.
Exactly.
That's
I would
something
say
big for me.
personality first. Like, obviously, the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
You
hell
see
yeah.
it. You see.
You're like,
but like
damn.
attractiveness in terms of like all around, because
Yeah.
attractiveness could be a different
But
things.
Multiple guys. I mean, a lot of, let's say, majority of the guys, when a beautiful girl walks right by, they just look.
They just
Yeah,
see it
They
they
look
first.
down and they're like, damn, bro. And then they start thinking, oh my god, I wanna.
Because it's lust.
Well, because
Yeah.
at the end of the
Mostly
day,
it's lust. That's why.
at the end of the day, this is the question: how many guys do you see, telling them, "Sorry, how'd you guys meet?" Oh, I just
Met at the club.
I just
or
not
something.
like no, I just like I just found her personality like very attractive. Because the first thing before you even meet a person, like when you first meet that person, you just look at them to see
You don't
like
know them, right?
you don't know how they are. You know what I mean? Like
True.
every person that you meet that you decide to date or
You
whatever.
don't know them.
You don't know them. You first gotta look at them, be like, okay, they're attractive. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna take it to the next step and get to know them
So
personally.
yeah,
So you have to be attracted
and you make
to their
and
physique.
you make the
you know what I mean?
the general step
Exactly.
to,
Yeah.
to getting to know them.
And that goes to women towards men too, because there's a lot of women that decide to like do what guys usually supposed to do. Take that.
That's
Take
what I
that
believe-
initiative.
Take
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why I believe when you're dating, and before you get married, you should go through all the phases.
Yeah.
All the phases.
Some people aren't.
Like,
Some
ask
people
yourself
don't.
That's what I'm
question.
saying. You should go
Yeah.
through all the phases. You should date, then you should date for a length of time. You should be away from each other for an amount of time, or have that like distance where you guys are okay with distance. You should live together, or
a lot of people don't
live in a space for a certain amount of time, so you can understand how they live, how they
because
are.
it's different, bro. If someone's living, if someone's living with someone, it's completely different than, oh, hey, I'm going to my place and I'll see you.
Right,
exactly.
And or just linking up a lot.
Because you can literally love this person like to death, and then like when you move in with that person, you're like,
bro, who is this person?
You can perfect example.
You know what I
You can move in with, let's say, I have a girlfriend, whatever, and I move in with her, and she does all the pet peeves.
Exactly.
You
don't know
that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh man. Then I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, and I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not gonna tell her, oh, I need you to do this and this and this and this and this.
Right.
No, that's how she is.
That's how she is. I can't. I mean, people.
That's when you really.
You know how people say people can't change.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because some people do change. So if they change their whole going to sleep, eating, working
certain
out,
habits,
but technically, their mindset is almost the same.
Yeah. And girls don't take that.
They just change choices. They change choices in certain things that they do. But they don't change their.
For example, bro, like I'm gonna travel.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life, 100%. I'm gonna play soccer until I can't run anymore. You know what I mean? If I make pro, which hopefully we all do. And then I'm gonna go to my festivals. I'm gonna go to my electronic festivals. I love the music, and then travel and go to restaurants. Like that will always be a part of it. That's why you should. 100%.
At the beginning, you should let them know.
Yeah.
Because there's a thing. I was just about to go back to that point. Is vice versa. Is when you meet someone, right?
Yeah.
And then you start to get to know them, and then y'all start hanging out. Y'all don't really show yourselves yet.
Yeah.
Because
you
want them to like you. You know what I mean? So you're not showing.
Hey, be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. I'm not
regardless.
saying open up right away to someone.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That can be dangerous.
But just it can be really. But just be yourself, and if they like you, they like you. If they don't, there's plenty of people out there. We have how much people? 7 billion people out there.
Yeah, there's plenty
One of those people is gonna end up liking you or have an attraction with you, and you're gonna link up with that person, and dude, you can be halfway around the world.
Yeah.
That would be epic. Yeah. I'm halfway around the world. I meet someone that I'm attracted to. We almost different languages, but we can still understand each other. Dude, that's hot. To me, that's hot. I'm like, damn. That'd be sick, man.
I mean, that's why you travel.
You travel to meet new people and see and educate yourself.
Understand other cultures.
Understand it 100%, man. 100%. Traveling right now is tough. I went to Chicago.
In the pandemic.
I went to Chicago with my boys for my birthday, and as soon as we got to Chicago, everything closed down, and we're like, "Oh man, dude, like, what's gonna happen?" We still had fun. Don't get me wrong, we still had a hell of a weekend, but it wasn't the same, because I went to Chicago before, and it was different. It was different.
Yeah.
It was still cold.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago once or twice.
And Philippe, he went to Vegas.
Yeah, like
first time.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks ago. How was that? It's different.
It was
it's not the same.
Yeah, if it's your first.
That's why I can't wait for this pandemic.
Well, if you've never been to Vegas and you do end up going on one time in your life, which you should, it's a whole different world. I mean,
baby, Vegas.
Even with the pandemic, you just.
I mean, you still had fun.
Yeah, you still had fun. Like Vegas is just a whole different world.
Just a little bit more closed.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think I'm going to Vegas just to party my butt off, but there's so many good restaurants over there. There is obviously nice clubs, nice lounges for you to go to. And the best thing about Vegas too, that you see people from all over the world, and you get to, obviously with the pandemic you don't get to see and meet people because obviously you're trying to be careful, you're trying to watch out for yourself. But once the pandemic is over, that's one thing I would want to do in Vegas. I would want to talk to different people from different countries, be able to understand their culture.
Dude, that's what.
You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about traveling. That's the cool thing about traveling because you get to meet people from all over the place.
I've been telling these fools for a long time. Since I started traveling in, was it 2015? When I started traveling, that's when the first time I went to Vegas. I'm like, yo, we gotta travel. I'm not saying do electronic festivals and stuff like that. Just
travel the world.
For example, I went out with you guys. And I was wearing a hat that said Ibiza on it. Ibiza, it's pronounced Ibiza. And some girls like, oh my god, you went to Ibiza, yeah? Connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much people go to Vegas? Same thing in Ibiza. You meet people from all around Europe. French, Dutch, everywhere.
Yeah.
Obviously Spanish. They're from England. They're from Scotland. And you go to this little island. It's just like Vegas. I mean, it's not like Vegas, but
It's just like it's a small.
it's a small little place
but it's
where
fun.
you go have fun and you enjoy yourself, and you're just relaxed. You know, you don't really like think about. It's like a closed area where you don't really think about what's going on. Reality. You're just thinking about what's going on in this little bubble that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I think that's so cool about especially Vegas and stuff like that. But we got to plan a boys trip. Felipe said
Boys trip soon, spring break.
When he said
whenever.
when he can't.
That's our New Year's resolution as a group.
Yeah.
We're doing boys.
Well, let's see. Maybe we can get any ideas. If you can give us some ideas of where should we go.
Different places.
Different
within
places.
the United States or even outside of the United States.
Outside the United
It's
States.
hard with that travel ban though. So.
Yeah. So we're trying because we don't know how the pandemic's gonna be next year. So
Because England just shut down.
the more within the United States places that maybe you guys been to that maybe we haven't been. If you guys want to put down in the comments, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We'll greatly appreciate
Like and
it.
subscribe.
But we're open for anything.
Hell
Even
yeah.
outside of the country.
And
but-
I'm gonna end this on a note. What we said today, give us your opinion. We want to know what you think. About pet peeves, relationships. Being balanced. Sorry.
Where we should go next.
Where we should go next, and that's pretty much it for today. On Hey, what's going on? I got Felipe and Johnny, my boys, my brothers from another mother. I love these guys. Really, for the age that they're at, wise. I mean, I'm the oldest one here. I'm
About 30.
About 30, like
About
Johnny
30.
says. I'm 26, by the way. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment, please. I want to see the comments, please.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you guys later.
Deuces.